How's it going, everyone? Northern back here with another MLB The Show video. This time we are going to be doing something a bit different. We are going to be doing, it's a bit of a how-to, but also a little challenge here. It's going to be how to make money on the marketplace, or how to make stubs on the marketplace, and how to do it quick and easy with moderate to low risk here. And it's a strategy that's been used many times, it's been explained many times. You've probably heard it before. It's just the buy low, sell high. Basically, just work the market. Look for some gaps between the market prices and just try and quickly buy them and sell them. But what I'm going to do in this video is basically set a time limit of 10 minutes from my first sale to see just how many stubs I can make. Just kind of emphasize the point of how easily you can make some quick money in this game if you're trying to rack up your stub count to be able to afford those diamond players. I've done this a few days ago for about an hour. I didn't go too crazy, but I was able to get over 17,000 stubs. But again, I was just trying to get my money back. So I'm someone that typically when I do this, I don't try and necessarily get in milk every last stub out of my sales. I just try and get the quick flips that way, even if I maybe lose a few hundred stubs. I just try and get it in and out quick so that way I don't get stuck with a card. So yeah, basically I'll talk while we do this, but basically you'll see here how I work the market. Just you can see how someone like me, again, I don't have a crazy amount of stubs. It's not like I'm going out here buying like Mike Trouts and all these stuff, like all these really expensive cards to be able to flip. You can do this with moderate to no stubs. When I first did this, I had like 25,000 stubs or something like that. So you don't need a crazy amount, but even if you only have 10, 15,000 stubs, you can still do this too. So before I waste any more time, let's jump right on in and we will start the challenge now. And like I said, once we get our first sale done, we will start the timer. Okay, so, and typically when I want to work the market, what I do is I like to look for live series ones, because I find there tends to be more of a fluid market. That's just my opinion. Again, you don't have to look for only lives, but that's what I do when I look for them. And I only typically deal with diamonds. I do with gold sometimes, but I just find the price ranges just aren't big enough on gold or the return, because I typically like to look for about 30, or not 30, about at least 4,000 stubs range between the buy now and the sell now. Sometimes 3. It really depends on the price. If you have a cheaper diamond, like say it's around 10, 11, 12, 13,000 stubs, if you get a 3,000 stub gap, I would go for those as well, because you have to take into account for the tax. So we'll look here for some ones like Anthony Rendon right here. Looks like it could be a solid option because he's going for 27,000 at the cheapest, and we could sell. And what I often do as well before I buy is I try and look to see what's the cheapest. If I had to really cut my losses, if the market started to drop on this player, if I listed it for say 23,100 to buy, what's the cheapest I could sell him for? Like if I had to drop him down to 25,000 to sell, I would know that I lose money. So it's like I want to know basically what's the cheapest I can drop to, and then I justify, like, does that look good, if what I'm saying makes sense. But basically I just like to see how low can I go to at least get my money back. So at the end of the day, that's what I really want to be wary of, is just getting my money back. So if you have to sell him for say 25,500, we'd still there. So ultimately that one doesn't seem to be, we can find a better deal, I'd say. Let's see, Trevor Bauer here. Let's see if we were to sell him for 24,000. You know what? We'll go for in on Trevor Bauer here. We'll see. Create buy. So there's still a bit of a room there for error. I'll go 21,150. I know as well some people as well, they try and go like one up, but I just find you end up going back and forth with some people. And I also find as well, if I'm a seller, I might see, oh, this person's offering a bit more than everybody else. Even though it is only like 40 stubs, visually it looks a bit higher, so they might want to jump up and sell on that. Same thing with I do when I sell as well. I often put it maybe 100, 200 lower than the rest, so that way they see a bit of a jump in the price. So we'll see there if we can get a bite on that, because yeah, ours was the 150. Yeah, so 21,150. Got Devin Williams there. You got Lindor. And so, alright, so someone sold us their Trevor Bauer. So the timer, we will start that right now. So we got 10 minutes now to see how many stubs we can make on the market. So 21,150. So now we will go to sell the market, create sell order for 24,000. We'll go 899. So that way a bit lower, and we can still make about 1,000 there. So we'll see. Hopefully someone can buy that one up there. You know what? We got 27,000 still. There's 3,000 there. Devin Williams, there's some range there. I'm tempted to just go back in on Josh Hader here. If we're looking here, if I just sell him for 27,000. Josh Hader actually looks a good one here, because I have to drop all the 2,000 below. Oh, and we see right there, we sold, so we made profit right there already. But yeah, I'm going to go in and try and buy a Josh Hader here, because there's a good gap here. You can see just about 6,000, which is actually really good. I'll go 150 above as well, just to see if we can get that. So we'll see there. And Josh Hader, just like that, someone sold us their Josh Hader, so we'll create a sell order now. Sometimes when there's a really big gap too, I want to make sure I don't miss the boat on it. So sometimes I will actually sell a bit lower too, to try and make sure I can capitalize on that. Because if I try and really maximize the budget out of that, you could start going in a battle where people really start to drop it down. So I'll go with 28,750, so we could still make a good return there for 25,875. So there we go. So there, let's see if anyone wants to bite on that. You know what? While we're here, we'll place another order of 23,200. And then we'll see as well. So there we go. We got our 3,000. We're down to 3,000 here. So now we have to sit and wait basically. But yeah. Oh, and then we got our buy order completed for that too. So we got. All right. So now that we've got to this is where sometimes I find I get worried. Because we completed the order, so 23,000. We just want to make sure we get low to that. And then often I find when people start dropping them, I just want to get out of the order. Again, I'm not saying this is what everybody has to do, but this is what I often do. I don't want to be stuck holding the cards. So 23,750. Oh wait, my brain messed up there for a second. Stopped computing. 27,000. Yeah, 27,750 is what I meant to say in my head. So we'll still get 24. So I'll sell those. So yeah, see, someone tried to undercut us as well already, but we were lower as well. So 27,750 as well. There, we sold one already as well for that. So we made profit there. And we'll sell another one, or put another one up for 27,750 to see if we can make there. Because we still would be making, I think, 2K profit there. I should have made note as well ahead of time how much stubs. I'll have to go back and check after so we can see for the final amount. So we still got 27,750. So someone dropped it a bit lower. So that's why my main thing is just we'll drop it a bit lower, but we're still making profit here. 27,400 we'll go. Still set up to get 466. So then there we go. See if we can get someone to bite on that. And you see here though, yeah, we just got good Trevor Bauer. We got still these good ranges here that you're seeing that we're able to get. And again, we'll rack it up all at the end to see. So we still got the highest one there. I guess in the meantime, we can look around for some more cards. We still got over 6 minutes left, so we're in good shape here. Did someone buy our thing? I didn't see. No. Okay, so we'll active orders. We'll close this out. Someone's going. We'll just try and. I don't often say I don't try and go right underneath them, but for this one, I'll just go 27,600 because there's already a bit of a bigger gap. So we'll go 26,999. So yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, create sell order. All right, I'm on Nick Anderson by accident. My mistake. All right, hold on. I'm getting confused here. Active orders. All right, we canceled it. 27,000. We'll go 26,999. So we'll still get some money back there, and some drops down lower there as well. So we'll cancel this because at the end of the day, we're still making profit off of these. Create sell order. 26899. I'll just do there just to try and get some money back. Because we still be about a 1K profit margin there. Just looking for some more ranges here. Just to see which ones have good ranges. Trevor Story's got a decent one. If I had to sell him for 33,500. It starts to close up there, tighten up. When we do get to the more expensive ones, that's when so the range you start to have to see a bigger gap there. I find at those larger ones. Corey Seager, granted, we'll need to sell. Our Hader, I believe it was. There we go. We got our money for Josh Hader, just like that, as I said. So 24,209 we got there. So we got 31,450. Wait, hold on. So yeah, if we create a sell order, if we had to sell them for say 35,000. You know what? That's still 35 is quite low, or 32. It's jumping up. Okay, we won't bother with that one there. Still just under 4 minutes left. We can see if we can get some late deals done here. Had a bit of success with Verlander in the past. If we had to go to 2.9, 2.6, there was still some range there if we had to drop. So yeah, I'll go create buy. I'll try and get it for 25,500. All right, so we'll see there. If you can get anyone to sell us their Verlander for 25.5K, you can get a good return there. So let's see, 25,580. Create buy order. We'll go to 25,600. Because that still gives us some room to make a profit, and that's really all you have to do is here. And you see, I don't have that much of a stub balance, and it's not that expensive. And I almost find that the cards that are in the 20s to maybe 30, like this Verlander here, that's 31,000. Those ones are actually I find are the best ones to make profit on, because typically the really expensive cards are harder to make return on. Like for example, this Nolan Arenado, there's only a 4,000 roughly K difference, so you can't flip those. So you don't even need to worry about having a bunch of money. It's really these lower ones that you can flip. And again, sometimes I could probably be a bit more patient, but especially for this example, I'm trying to be more aggressive to try and well, for this video, for the challenge basically. But it's really just showing how in 10 minutes with a few thousand stubs you can turn that into maybe like 5,000 stubs, for example. We'll go 25,700. Just to see there. It's taking a minute. There we go. It's posted. We'll see if we can get a last minute order in. And you, like I said, you can do this for the golds as well. The golds, you probably just have to just look for smaller price points, because they're obviously not going to be as big of a gap. But maybe if you, I think it's often if you see maybe like a, well, you can take a look actually. Like I'd say here, if we were looking at the lower priced ones, like, what would be good on this Byron Buxton? See, it's got a big gap actually. If you had to sell your Bucks, oh, actually, no, I thought that was an 8. This is a tiny gap. That's what I mean with the golds. It can be often a bit trickier. Like you got this Josh Donaldson here as well. You can make a profit, but you can't be as quick with it. You have to be really trying to grind out the market differences. Because if you went like 4,400, you'd only be making 400 if you really maximize that. So that's what I find is trickier with those ones there. It doesn't look like we're going to probably get another card here before the 10 minutes is up. But we've still had a good amount of pretty good run there of how many cards we were able to flip and sell in those 10 minutes. Let's see, go back to the Verlander. Yeah, 25,700. We'll just cancel this order and then we'll basically see where we are here. So yeah, basically the timer's going to be going off. We'll call the challenge there. It's been 10 minutes. And we'll take a look back now to see basically how much exactly I was able to make in those 10 minutes of simply just buying and selling some diamond players. Okay, so our 10 minutes is up. It's come and passed. So we will take a look basically at just how much exactly we made. So I went back and checked the tape. We had, when we started, 48,273. So as you can see, in just 10 minutes of doing this, not much time at all, we were able to make over 4,000 stubs. And that was again when we were being very cautious and as far as what cards we would buy, and also just very aggressive as far as our selling goes, in the sense that we were just aggressively trying to get these cards out of here. We could have tried to squeeze a bit more value out of our purchases, but at the end of the day, we were still making a profit. Because if we take a look at our completed orders, so if we go here and see, we started with the Trevor Bauer. So we were able to flip 3. We only got 3 cards, but we were able to get over $4,000 for those, which is good. 4,000 stubs rather for those ones. And as you can see, because yeah, we were able to buy a Bauer for just over 21,000 and sell it for just under 25,000. We were able to we bought two haters for basically the same price of 23.2k and sell them for just under 27,000 and a little under 28,000. So you can see there, just like that, how easy it is. And I find these are typically the best price ranges for that. You see basically in the 20s. When you get to the 30s, it gets a bit tougher to get those gaps in the price. So I really suggest just using that price range there. And as you can see here, like I just had lots of success. You can see just doing this method, guys like Aaron Nola, JT Real Muto, DJ LeMahieu all worked well for me. Just doing the same thing, I was able to make previously over 17,000 stubs. So now when you add that on with 1 hour and 10 minutes, I was able to make 21,000 plus over 21,000 stubs. So it just really shows, this is just, again, this is not a new groundbreaking technique. I'm just showing you basically how it is that simple. I'm not a market expert or anything like that as far as, MLB The Show goes. I've just been doing this as well. I'm just showing you just how easy it is really to do the strategy if you're trying to get some extra stubs quick and easy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's going to do it all for today. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, take it easy.